Hello, everyone. This is Gruesome Herzog. My next review is a film that it's been out for a while. Finally had a chance to watch it. I was a little skeptical at first. It's called Hush in 2016. A deaf writer who retreated into the woods to live a solitary life must fight for her life in silence when a mass killer appears at her window. Directed by Mike Flanagan. Written by Mike Flanagan and Kate Siegel. A horror thriller. Tagline: Silence can be killer. Here's the cast: Kate Siegel as Maddie, John Gallagher Jr. as the man, Michael Trucco as John, and Samantha Sloyan as Sarah, and Emma Graves as Max. Well, folks, here is a film that looked very promising. Being a child of the 80s, like a lot of you reviewers of my age are, basically it's about a girl named Maddie who's deaf. She writes, and her best friend, well, not best friend, but a girl that she knows, Sarah, would come over and hang out and read her books and talk and bullshit. Well, she comes over one night and, she just hanging out, and she goes home, and about 20 minutes later, I'm just saying hypothetically, not 20 minutes into the movie, but well, she's running to the door, all bloodied up, and pounding the door, and of course she can't hear. Well, the scene comes up that it was so powerful, so devastating, and so hateful that it had my peak interest. And to see the guy in the mask was fucking cool. I said, okay, this could be something. Well, I spoke too soon. Now, I don't know about you, but when you watch Mikey Myers and Jason, they have masks. For a reason. They're killers. It's cool. It's scarier. You don't know who it is. Well, for some ungodly reason, she's in the house. He's at the front of the glass door, and he takes his mask off. Rest of the movie, no mask. Totally fucked up the movie. Now it's like a guy who's killing for no good reason has a bow and arrow. I'm thinking, I watched this thing now, mind you. I did. I stayed through the whole thing. I'm thinking, this film could have been so much better if he kept the mask on and you didn't know who it was. But obviously, the reason why the mask came off is so people can see who actually the killer is for the actor's benefit. I get it. But if you're going to take all that time and put him on a cover with a mask on his face, why take it the fuck off? Yes, it might seem petty for the movie not as good as it used to be because it had the mask on. But look, I'm a reviewer. I'm a child of the 80s. I like those slasher films with masks. And the movie slowly fell apart. Run of the mill. There's already a horror movie ready with a death person already in it. I'm not saying one and done and that's it. Kate did a great job as Maddie. A wonderful performance. The cast was great. Storyline would be better if he would kept his mask on. But again, a scene with a cat. You know damn well they're not going to kill the cat because it's an independent film. But it had its moments. But all in all, I was disappointed that they had something and lost it by taking the mask off. And then a couple scenes in the movie to where he's standing out there and he says, I'll just wait until you bleed, till you get weaker, and I'll enter the house. This is the whole movie. He's wandering around outside the house, is walking around, cut the power line, and and then the neighbor, Sarah's, I can't remember if it's husband or boyfriend, I can't remember, comes over. This is a big fucking guy, like a football player, like 6'5", and the man's like maybe 5'10", 5'11", a little shit. He even says in the movie, I would have lost this fight. But the point of the matter is, of course, you know, he survives and the big guy dies. I mean, that's how it was in the '80s too. I mean, if it's a killer, it's a killer. There isn't going to be no anybody who's taller or short or whatever. It is what it is. Okay, I'm not saying it's a bad film, but as a horror fan, it's just sickening and sad that he had to take the mask off. That being said, well acted, well shot. It could have been a better storyline again, but all in all, the ending I thought was a pretty good scene. I mean, it's been done before. The good always wins evil, which it should be. But the way he died and stuff, it's pretty cool. But again, I was really disappointed by the mask coming off. So I'm babbling enough. So for all you people who have seen this already, has not seen it, definitely check it out. But if you're a fan of horror like I am with slasher movies, keep the mask on. I mean, that's like Michael Myers taking his mask off after the first one. It wouldn't have the same effect. And I'm not saying it's the same movie and it's not, but you lose the effect when you can see a whack job who is killing for the hell of it. Enough said. This is Gruesome Herzog. I gave this film a 4.5 out of 10. It's below average to me. It was a lot higher. It would have been, I think, if the mask would have stayed on, and a little bit more of a killer rampage than just walking around outside. Enough said. This is Gruesome Herzog, and I'm out of here.